Hey, and welcome back to the Definitive Stream Podcast. I'm Control, joined as always by Charlie, Sarah, Riley. How are you guys?
Great.
Great, awesome. Today's movie is called The Assessment, 2024, rated R, runtime of 1 hour and 54 minutes. And if you have not seen this movie, we are really gonna spoil it because
Really gonna
spoil it. So make sure you watch it before you listen.
Is that fun?
Yeah, that's normally we don't spoil it.
What? We always spoil it.
Yeah, no, we do. Okay. As always, join us on our social accounts: YouTube, Instagram, Facebook. We are at Affinity Stream Podcast. All right. The Assessment. It was directed by Fleur Fortune. That's not how you say it. Teasprings. Fortune or something like that.
How do you say it?
Her name is Fleur, but her it has an accent on the Fortune, so it's like not Fleur. That's what I said. Fleur. Would you like Fleur Fortune?
Le Fortune.
It's not Fortune. She has an accent on the end.
For the end and the end.
On the end of the E, one of them.
Fortune.
Fortune. Yes. There you go.
Fortune.
Fortune.
Fleur Fortune.
Fleur. You got it. Good job.
Wow, first try.
This is her feature debut. It is currently streaming on Hulu.
Debut. Good job.
It's her, yeah, I think.
And the director?
And that's what I
Wow.
read somewhere. It's currently streaming on Hulu. It was released in the U.S. March 21st, 2025, but it was released at a film festival in 2024. Critic score of 83%. 83%. Audience score of 92%.
It should be so. Yeah.
Film Affinity
7.3.
6.2 on Film.
EV haters.
So, yes.
Yeah, and it stars Elizabeth Olsen, best known for Scarlet Witch, I guess.
Yeah.
Oh, she's the best known.
Okay. Who picked this movie?
Me.
Riley. Favorite scene?
My favorite scene? Oh, I thought we were going to talk about the movie overall first.
Oh yeah, go. Sorry, I'm ahead of myself.
I liked it overall. There were parts that drove me crazy because I understand the point of it, and also they kind of need to make everyone fail. Big spoiler. But the part about the people that give the assessment acting as the kid, completely get it. But if that's the case, then all the conditions as if they had an actual kid need to apply. You don't give your kid security access to everything. So there's some flaws in the design of it that kind of drove me insane, but the overall premise, concept of the movie, the acting, I liked all of that.
Yeah, it was one of the best things that I saw lately. Definitely. I think it's a cool concept. They didn't explain a lot of the circumstances, but it was well done. The acting was amazing. The Virginia, what's another class? Alice, I think.
Alicia Vikander.
Alicia, it was incredible, and
She's gonna need some therapy.
I love the cinematography also of the movie. I think everything blended so well.
Yeah, I thought it was a really well done movie.
I agree.
Yeah, I liked how a lot of the shots were done. A lot of some atmospheric
Yep.
setting stuff. Yeah, that thing's pretty good. Yeah, there were some things with the story you had to kind of just buy into it.
Yeah.
Be like, all right, sure, that's how it works. All right, whatever, let's just go with it.
Yeah.
But other than that, it's
Yeah, the only thing that it makes it bother me, maybe yes, the access, one of the things. Well, you're so bothered by it. It's fine.
I mean, you can explain that away by the point. If the point is to fail people, of course they're gonna do everything they can.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to make sense.
I don't think they knew she was gonna act like a child when they gave her access to everything.
Correct. But even she said when she arrived, she's like, I will need access. So that is a requirement to even be.
Well, but the one thing that bothered me the most, it was the very end when she destroyed everything with the piece that they threw in the sea to when they build that little igloo for her, and they instead of being perfect, they just hide the piece. They threw the piece, and that it was very, 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 very unlikely to be find out.
Yeah.
So that like the access they said will be, but
Find it.
to yeah,
But you know, I
find it. Sorry, what that's what I meant. Like to find it. So
maybe
that
as a
always like
whole-
a good thing because it was like, oh, because you tried to cheat, I'm destroying your place now. But that makes sense.
Wait,
but
who found it? Did Elizabeth Olsen or Virginia?
so and, like Olsen like sort of
She went to the water because she was all upset, found it, and then went back and destroyed it.
You don't know how the tide in the future works. You don't know.
But
he
the water moves differently.
I don't know. But even though okay, but they didn't give any hint of her like maybe like playing in the water. We just saw her like trying to be that she was dying or something when she like escaped to the water, which is implied. But at the same time, I feel like okay, it's very unlikely to find it. And second, like if you want me to believe it, you have to show a shot that she's there like with the tool with that little thing little chip.
And it wasn't even relevant.
No, well
It
it was
well, it wasn't because she was going to fail them no matter what.
yes, but
It's like
but
it doesn't like she could have just filled that with anything. So like things like that are unless there's like a scene that was cut. I can
yeah,
tell you.
that could also be
Like maybe there was something like maybe they wanted to need more, but also it's like unnecessary.
yeah.
Go through that.
I mean, no, the point is destroying their place.
Yeah. Unless like it would make sense if they were having this whole thing about like we're hiding it, but it's just she just throws it and
Yep.
it never comes up again until she's just throwing the lab.
Correct.
And
So
then-
that there's one shot missing for me.
Yeah.
To like being like because I feel like it's very paradoxical that the piece that they hid from her is the one that she uses to destroy everything. So it's like poetic.
Yeah,
But
that's why they did it.
yes. Like I like the point, but
Let's say
one shot.
Yeah, it's just like buy into things and be like, oh, that's how it works.
Yep.
All right, favorite scene.
What do you think about it?
I said I liked it.
That's
it.
all?
I'm the host. I don't answer the questions. No, you're one. All right, I'm one of you. 5 of you. I enjoyed the movie. It was very entertaining.
Oh.
Wow.
Okay.
Wow.
Thank you.
I'm proud of you. So
Twice as much as me.
Favorite scene? I mean, it's really hard to pick a favorite scene because so many of them made me angry and like annoyed because of her behavior as a child was just infuriating. But I think the whole compilation of the dinner party that was hosted, that was just like a lot going on, and some of it was kind of comedic and entertaining because it was just so absurd and all the personalities and the guy's mom, like she was
Played by Minnie Driver.
yeah, she was really like
I-
entertaining to watch during that scene.
That was my favorite scene. Also, it was hilarious.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna go for a favorite scene because there were none, but I want to go for most impactful one, and that was when the Olsen went to the hospital, and she like stays overnight out of the house, and Virginia goes to rape him,
So
kinda.
so
You know, that was so uncomfortable and so like I don't know how to describe it. Like, yeah, I mean everything like that Virginia did in all both sides, like playing as as a child or playing as a assessor. It was uncomfortable and it was like I was not happy when she was there, but that scene, it was too much.
Yeah, it was uncomfortable.
It was
Uncomfortable is a good word.
It was a lot.
All right, Charlie, you can go most impactful, worst scene, favorite scene, whatever you want.
Yeah, I guess I like all the scenes when he's in that this weird little virtual reality room.
With the monkey.
With the monkey. I don't know why the monkey most of the time. I thought the point was to have like pets. So who has a chimp for a pet? But
I think he was trying to create. I think looking back, he was trying to create a baby. But at the moment, you didn't know. Maybe she just dropped that baby.
Oh, that was another one that when she dropped it, and it was like I know that it's not real, but at the same time, it got me. I'm like,
Yeah.
A bit like I laughed, it was a bit involuntary, but still was kind of funny. Just like great comedic.
All right, Sarah, you've already kind of pointed this out, but your favorite character actor, I'm sure we're all going to agree with you.
Yeah, definitely Virginia. I think she was stellar. Um, it was I believed her like all the time, and I mean I believe all of them. I feel like the ensemble was so good, like
Yeah.
between all of them. But she like had to carry this wild character that I think it's very difficult if you're not bipolar or something.
You need a split personality.
So
She was awesome at her craft.
yeah, definitely. I'm so like yeah, amazed by it.
She did a great job. I mean, I think she was the best because that's extremely difficult. But if I had to pick someone else, just throw it out there, I would pick the wife. I felt like she was the most
Elizabeth Olsen.
yeah.
It's the only person.
I felt like she was the most like practical and realistic about the situation. I felt like what was the guy's name? Aaron? What was his name?
Yeah, the husband.
Yeah. Like he was kind of being unrealistic about
Ramesh Patel.
what was
His real name is Ramesh Patel,
his character.
and his name is Aaron.
Yeah, Aaron.
Spelled Aaryan.
Oh yeah. I felt like he was being unrealistic about like, all right, we have to do this, we have to do this. Like he was buying into it like so desperately.
Yeah.
So I just liked her as like felt the most relatable.
I feel like I would have bowed out earlier than they did.
Me
Like I would have been like,
Completely. I would have been like
But if just you trade like a week, like a hell of a week, but for your rest of your life, you would do it.
but
get a kid?
she destroyed the life.
Yeah,
It wasn't just a week.
felt like the
Like
I
said you right.
They didn't think
They didn't know.
then that would be the like outcome. They just like wanted to survive 1 week with this nightmare, which is doable until you see that maybe you just destroyed my entire life. Like, yeah.
Yeah.
Charlie. She had a favorite character.
Yeah, I liked Aaron's mom. She was great.
Minnie Driver.
Yeah, she was only in there like 10 or 15 minutes, but
Yeah.
stole the show.
Yeah, she was like, "This is dumb." Yeah, she was
Yeah.
just like, "This whole thing is dumb." And then when she beat
So
Kid Pete.
she's about how it's dumb that anyone wants kids because like you're gonna ruin it all for the rest
Yep.
of us. It's like, oh, okay,
Minnie Driver's great.
yeah. I could have had a little bit more of her, but she was also perfectly fine and just like in and out. That's all she needed.
All right, let's. What would we have changed about the movie, Charlie?
I thought the scene at the end with like Virginia and what's her face, Elizabeth Olsen.
Yeah.
I don't remember her. That felt a little like odd to me. Like it was like a little too like oh, we had one conversation and it just like changed your whole outlook.
Saying show like that.
Yeah, like when like she bought into like the whole thing. Like she wouldn't. Oh, I had one conversation. Like lots of people probably like yelled at her and stuff. Like, why would this one conversation be different? That felt a little odd to me.
I did like it that the ending, like that having that come. I think that she needed closure, and maybe it was like, yeah, that was the last straw, and that was it for Virginia. You know what I mean? And I like that she goes to the other world or the old world,
Yeah, the old world.
and yeah, no, I did like the ending a lot. So, what I would have changed, the cinematography is cool. It's very like I love it, but it's some of the times for me was dark. Like I couldn't see well the scene. I know that it's supposed to because it's real dark, like the mood and stuff is somber, but at the same time I want to see. So as a audience, I would like maybe make the scenes a light, slightly like more light that I can see what's happening.
Yeah. Well, like change the scenes was more like.
Yeah, like the set.
The only thing I would have changed is like the very, very end. I wanted to see like what the old world looked like. I just wanted like
I like
it didn't even need to be something completely, but just like a view from her perspective. Just I don't know, is there even any green there? Is it deceiving? Is it worse than what they were just in? I don't know. They talk so much about it throughout the movie and like why like people are so scared to go there and everything. But I don't know. I just wanted
I
a
think
view.
the point is she chose to leave this
Yeah.
and then go to.
I feel like maybe a little bit more explanation or like some kind of exposition on what happened in the old world. Why?
I know it doesn't matter, but
It doesn't matter for the.
well, they're only not up. Like,
movie.
oh, it's basically like, oh, there was like climate change, there was pollution, and then people started like fighting.
Yeah, it
like,
can be any.
snaps, and then there was probably like civil war and a lot of fighting. It's falling apart, and then they rebuilt the
society.
Like, they don't even know if their mom's still out there. I don't know. I guess that's ready for the sequel.
I think what would have made the ending better though, if one of them had murdered her instead of her killing herself. Like if they had snapped, they knew they were gonna get a baby, and then they just like, you know what?
No, you know why? Because that the people are like New World, maybe like this ones that they're like well educated with financially like stable.
Yeah, those
even-
people never kill anybody.
Yes, but I would like to think that more educated people they tend to kill less. So
All right, cool.
I would like to think that.
Okay, just shoot down my theory. No, I'm just kidding. All right, we talked about a sequel. What do we want to see in a sequel, prequel, or spinoff?
You know, we can see.
What do you wanna
the
see?
old issues.
She goes into the old world and she has new adventures and she uses her science of there.
That's exactly what I wrote down. Elizabeth Olsen's Adventures in the Old World.
You're so
It's cracking. Yeah, yes. Birthday. Her mom is like the old.
Wait, we don't care about
Somehow it like loops back and she like goes to like bring Aaron and sees that he's living his whole fake life with the fake version of her and their fake baby.
Or maybe she like gets pregnant in the old world. That and then have to come back and see him. That would be funny.
Yeah.
She wouldn't have to, but she just come back to brag. She's like, look, sequel, prequel, spinoff.
Yeah, that one movie. I don't care about the husband.
Okay. Just leave it open.
Yeah, I guess. Like and I say it all, but it's sort of just in a year's sequel.
Yeah, the one.
Yeah, I think
Well,
the very
well,
well rounded.
Plus, I think the more, like I said, there's already things you have to buy into. So the more you see, the more like holes appear, and the more you're just gonna be like, oh, people, why don't they just do X, Y, Z? Why don't they just do this? The more you'll have to see, like, how does this state function when nobody seems to be interested in it? You know, like who's running this? Not even the people working for it don't like it.
Yeah,
There
right.
has to be like a large number of people who are like all like
Happy and
yeah, not just happy, but like really like we are doing this forever. As it's the one.
Like even her life was pretty shitty. Like she had the little small apartment. Yeah.
And she's just doing it for the concept that they promised
might
her
be
a
their
child,
baby,
but that's not gonna happen.
Interesting. All right. So in the end, are we recommending this film?
For sure.
Definitely. Well, it's not for everyone though. I wouldn't recommend this to my parents.
You would not?
No, they wouldn't like it. It's not for everybody. I think it's more like gives more a message than entertain. This one, you know, it's more like for the story
Yeah, I wasn't
than
happy
for the entertainment and spending a good time. You know, and I know that I know people that
So
enjoy.
not your parents, but like your friends, like young age people. You trying to say?
Why you
No, I'm
Jump
just asking.
me.
And I was like people who want
No, people that just like yeah, they like drama. They like, you know, like deep points of view of
If
life.
you want a comedy, no. Otherwise, yeah.
I mean, there's some funny moments.
There were funny moments in it, though.
But they were like uncomfortable, funny, not huh?
Correct.
Yes.
All right, yeah, I'm gonna recommend it too. I think everybody would
To
enjoy it. Yeah, I mean, why not? I mean, I'm not gonna be like, oh, only people under 40 will enjoy it.
You never said that. You
Why do you hate old people?
I don't. I don't like. I just like. I know my friends like comedy. They won't like it. My brother would.
Your brother would like it. Okay. All right. Anything else about this movie before we move on? I don't know, like what the future holds. If our future's gonna look like that, but I don't know if they have bras in the future or not. But Elizabeth Olsen was very distracting in most of her scenes.
The costume budget.
Yeah, I don't know.
Apparently
They were
like
just.
something.
I don't know if I was the only one that noticed it.
No,
But they were just
they were
there the whole time. Every like
because she was in the water.
certain scenes. Yeah. Anyway,
I just saw it like the first scene. After that I didn't see them
didn't
anymore.
notice it, but you did notice them.
At the first one, at the sea, I was like, "Huh, that would be cool.
Must be cold in the
Must be
future.
cool."
All right. Let's recommend some other projects from the people in this movie. I have several. I'm gonna go with the husband. His name was
Ramesh Patel.
Ramesh Patel. He was in a show on HBO Max that only lasted one season called The Franchise, and it was hilarious. It was just humor that was like I know everybody didn't get it because it was canceled at once, but it was just to me it was brilliant. So The Franchise on HBO, and also Minnie Driver was in a sitcom called Speechless, where she was a mom to like a kid in a wheelchair, and it was great TV show.
Nice. I haven't seen either of those.
Yeah, shocked. Riley,
I'm recommending the same guy. I got two things for him. Yesterday was a fun movie. He did a good job in that. I liked him in that. And the other one, Yesterday, it's the Beatles. Everyone forgets who the Beatles are. He's the only one that knows. The Beatles.
The
Been in
different bands.
Yeah. And the other one, he was only in it for like the first couple episodes, but Station 11's TV show that he was in, that was pretty cool. I enjoyed that.
I want to recommend something from Alicia.
Alicia
I
Vikander,
didn't know like anything.
Tomb Raider.
She was in Tomb Raider. She was in La Chica Danesa. I don't know in English.
She was also apparently in X-Men.
Ex Machina.
Which we did on the Rewind podcast.
No, shoot it up.
So this one, the with that bull.
Oh yeah, you're right. That's a great. That was a great. She did a great job in that too. She's a good actress.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's been a while.
Been a while.
That was like
2 years ago.
Yeah, it was a while.
You got saw her in Tomb Raider too.
I saw her in The Green Knight. I don't remember what.
What you Anyway, did you say something? No. Okay, go ahead. Say
Me?
yeah.
What-
Make a movie.
I did. Oh, Tomb Raider, whatever.
Raider.
Tomb Raider.
You see Tomb Raider?
Yes.
Tomb Raider. De toda la vida.
B.
Have,
What's the name?
have you actually seen it?
You say Tomb
Have you actually seen the movie?
No.
Okay. Charlie, go ahead.
I love these girls, so I'm sure she's
Alicia.
fine.
Alicia Vikander, yeah, she did recommended the audience a 52% movie on Rotten Tomatoes.
I recommended A Green Knight. I think that was
The Green Knight.
Yeah, about the
Tomb?
There's a B at the end of
What is it? Tom?
no.
Tomb.
Awesome.
Raider.
Let's do shout outs and let's move on. You want to give a shout out?
What's my shout out gonna be?
I don't have a shout out.
You don't have a shout
No,
out?
I guess I don't know.
All right, I'm gonna shout out.
Island.
Would you rather that or just no shout out?
Yeah, no shout out from Sarah either.
I know Talia will support me.
Yeah, Talia. I'm gonna go with Elite on Netflix. I mean,
Oh, wow. This is no better.
it is better. And there's a new show on MGM Plus called The Institute, based on a Stephen King novel. That's really good. Also, so check it out.
I'll give a shout out. What?
Stephen King's getting all kinds of like movies and TV shows. And,
So random.
yeah.
I'll give a shout out to Top Chef because I've been going back and watching some of the old episodes and it's pretty fun to watch.
Nice, awesome guys. Thanks for joining us. We appreciate it. For Sarah, Riley, Charlie, I'm Contrell. Welcome back, Charlie. Good to see you. Hope you're feeling better. You feeling better? Okay. All right. Thanks, guys. See you next time. Bye.